So guys, for today's eyeshadow tutorial, we are going to be using the Morphe 35B palette, and for my brushes I'm going to be using the new rose gold. Well, they're not new, but they're new to me. They're the rose gold set by BH Cosmetics, and for our transition shade we're going to be taking this shade right here. And you guys, I do apologize, I know my skin looks a little terrible, a little bit off right now, but it's gonna get back on track. The weather's been terrible. I mean, it's not been terrible, it's actually been beautiful, but like just like extreme change in the weather is really affecting my skin and a lot of stress. So this is going to be our transition shade, and we're just gonna be applying that all over here. And we want to make sure that it's a little high, just not too low, but a little. And I forgot to mention, the brush that I'm using is a tapered blending brush, and it is the number 6. I'm going to be taking this shade right here. Now that that is done, we're going to be taking our Master Conceal in the shade Camouflage, and we're going to go ahead and cut the crease. And to cut the crease, I'm going to be using the brush 7. It's a flat shader brush, and I already put the concealer on, so that's why it looks a little weird. Okay, so now that our crease is cut, we are going to go ahead and set that with a shimmer shade, and we're going to be using this one right here. So moving on, we're going to be taking the previous shade we just used, that darker shade right here, and we're going to be going on top of the shade like that to make it more intense. I'm going to be taking this eyeliner by Lancome in the shade French Lace, and I'm going to be waterlining my waterline. Okay, so moving on, we're going to be doing a wing in glitter, and I'm going to be using the Blushes Pink by Super Glitters. To apply that, we're going to be using the Clear Liquid Gel by Lit Cosmetics and a precise brush like this. We are going to outline the glitter liner with this pink Vivid Bright in Petals, Vivid Petals. But I'm first going to put some glue on my eyelashes, so I'll be back. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and apply some mascara to go ahead and prep our lashes for our falsies. And I'm pretty sure you guys seen this mascara before. It is drugstore. But for those of you who do not know, this is by Maybelline, the Falsies Volume Express by Maybelline. And the falsies I'm going to be applying today are the ones that I always use. They're off of AliExpress, and I mean, they're pretty good for the price that they are. They're like, they kind of look like mink lashes. Like, they're so glamorous and flawless and long, and there's just me, like, those are the kind of lashes that I like. I don't really like having short lashes. Like, I like to be dramatic, be extra, whatever you want to call it. I went on ahead and applied the eyelashes, and I did smoke out the bottom lash line. So we're going to be moving on to the face, and for our primer we're going to be using the Photo Finish Smashbox primer, and we're going to be applying that all over the face. We're going to be trying out this Elsie sponge. It's called the Velvet Sponge, and it is supposed to blend the makeup out effortlessly into the skin, and its unique tip allows you to reach the small hard to get area. The texture is to create an airbrush looking velvety beautiful skin, whatever. But this is what the sponge looks like. So once you're wet it's supposed to go like 2 times bigger, so I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so they were most definitely not lying when they said that the brush was supposed to get like 2 times bigger. Look at this brush. This sponge is huge. So I'm a little bit excited to go ahead and do the face because I'm using a new foundation. I mean, it's not new, but it's new to me, and it is the Better Skin. It is a Better Skin by Maybelline, and this is the shade 25 Nude Beige. Oh my god, this sponge is so huge. Like, how am I gonna fit this on my face? You guys, I did get this foundation a little bit darker than my face because usually when I take pictures with flash, my face is whiter than my neck. My neck is always like a darker color, but for some reason I exfoliated my neck with my face and now the foundation looks darker, but I'm pretty sure that over time it's gonna blend out and look better. Taking my concealer by Maybelline, right? Yeah, Maybelline Age Your Wine in the shade Neutralizer. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer with this in. So I'm gonna go ahead and bake under the eyes and apply this translucent powder everywhere we did put on that concealer. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit for a little bit, and while that sits we're gonna go ahead and move on to our bronzer. I know we look a little crazy, but it's okay. I'm going to be using this bronzing, this contouring, whatever you want to call it. It is a number 4 for the BH Cosmetics. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush off all that excess powder with the number 1 from the BH Cosmetics. And we're gonna go ahead and move on to our blush. We're going to be using the Milani in the shade Luminoso. Right? Luminoso, I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, no, this is not the brush for it. I'm going to be using that same brush, the brush number 1. Okay, to clean up the cheeks and make them look a little bit more structured and cut, I'm going to be cutting the cheekbones with this translucent powder. Okay, so now while that is baking, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the highlight and then kind of bronze up the nose a little bit. I'm just going to be using this little number 6 brush, and I'm not really gonna be doing the whole like snatched nose or anything. It's just gonna be like making it look a little smaller. Ooh, I went in with too much, but it's okay. It's all fixable. And I'm just going to be going over it with this brush just to make it look a little more blended. Okay, so now that is done, we're going to move on to our highlighting. And for today's highlighting palette, we're going to be using the Anastasia Sun Dip palette. And we're going to be taking this shade right here because, like me, I'm a sucker for gold highlights. I just think that they look good on my skin complexion and I just love it. No! You guys, I literally just dipped into the darkest shade. Like, what am I doing? So to make that highlighter a little bit more intense, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spray with the Slay All Day by Gerard Cosmetics, like so. You guys, this palette's not like the other one, Nicole. It's not the same because this one, like, I really have to dig into it to get like a good amount, and then like the other one was more like powdery and more like I mean, I don't think it's like more pigmented or anything, but like this one's just a little bit more harder to get like the color that I want, the glow that I want. Now I'm gonna go ahead with the BH Cosmetics brush, the number tan, I'm gonna go ahead and get some highlighter and apply it to our inner corner cut crease. What the heck? To our inner corner. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush off all of this excess powder. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this mascara on my bottom lash line, bottom lashes, and that is it. So guys, that is it for today's pretty and pink makeup tutorial. I was gonna go ahead and do an ombre lip, but I figured that that'd be too much. We got a lot going on with the eyes. We have glitter liner, we have liner, we have eyelashes. We got the whole cake going on right now. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and if you did, then go ahead and smash that like button or leave a comment down below to let me know what you guys thought about it. Also, I will be having all the products I did use in today's video also down below, so if you guys are interested in that, then go ahead and go check it out. And if you guys would like to continue watching more of my videos, then please feel free to subscribe down below, and don't forget to click on the little button next to it so that you can be notified every time I do publish a new video. And I hope you guys all have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you. Bye bye.